give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh,
by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash.
Of course, giving double honor to the apostles and the elders during Millstone. All right, we're the brothers out here in Philadelphia. All right, also known as GMS Playing Tables Camp. And brothers, see what's going on right now. All right, all the division, amongst the election. You have two opposing parties, two opposing sides. A lot of people, fighting, arguing, wanting to, threaten each other and potentially make good on threats. And that's all part of manifestation of prophecy, man. Because Jacob's corner is right around the side, right around the corner, rather. All right, and the brother had made mention, that it's going to be a crazy and hard time. That's it, because judgment has to take place, And the Lord said that the Most High's judgment must begin first at His house, So it's going to begin with the house of Israel. As a matter of fact, get Amos 3:1. But the Lord's elect is going to be taken care of. So there's another side to Jacob's trouble, because our faith is going to be tested, and because we're going to, endure Lord's will for the elect, we're going to get the reward for our integrity remaining within us. All right? That's right. So we won't just go in the spirit, and the brother made an excellent point, so we're just going to start off with that.
Amos
chapter 3, verse 1.
All right. Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh Shema has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Right, so this word particularly is for the Israelites. All right? And see, the Lord said, all right, to give the people the warning. All right? And so that's what we're doing. We're sounding the alarm in Israel. But see, 2/3, they're too far gone to know any better. And that's really a curse from on high. And the reason why our people are celebrating prematurely, if I may add, the Democratic so-called victory, Joe Biden, is because they don't have any knowledge. They don't have any understanding. They think that this man is really their savior. They're in that joy and mirth spirit. All right, and where did they get their ideas from? From Esau, their oppressor.
That's right.
And you can see it. That's why you, brother, giving a little testimony. You got Jake out here buying fucking televisions and all types of things that they don't need. You wanna know why? Because in their mind, they're thinking, oh, Thanksgiving's coming up. Or we're gonna prepare for Christmas. Now that Biden's in it, now is the time to enjoy ourselves, because, the country's gonna come back. All this nonsense that Jake thinks is gonna happen. But Jake is going to find out that they've been sold a lie. And really what happened is the Lord chose their delusion.
That's right.
Go ahead. I'll continue to read.
Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and of course our scattered brethren. All right? They make up the 12 tribes in the nation of Israel. All right? Remember, the lineage is dependent on the seed of the father. And we know that we're these people according to prophecy. This is the fulfillment of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. All right?
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Right. And when you go into the history of Egypt, what did the Lord do? He destroyed Pharaoh, all right? And he used Moses as a means to bring the people up out of that land through great signs and wonders, all right, to deliver the nation of Israel, to destroy their enemy, their oppressor at that time, which were the Egyptians, and to save his people, which were the Israelites. Now that is a main reoccurring theme throughout the whole scriptures. There's not one time that's ever changed. All right, and now we're in New Egypt. Okay, so get what I want. Revelation 11, all right, and 7. Because now, guess what? In Jeremiah 16, we'll start with the Revelation 11 first, and then come with Jeremiah 16 and 16. Because now we're in the New Egypt. All right, New Rome. Okay.
Yeah.
The mystery of Babylon, where you have all great, utter confusion. All right, and like the brother sent the video in the main group chat, Amadba, see, these people, The freedom that they talk about having is the freedom to be wicked and evil. The freedom to be homosexuals, the freedom to be degenerates, man. And it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Again, all these ideas that have been conceptualized in mainstream has come from the Edomite. Remember, the law is not promoted here. All different levels of perversity is promoted here. But it's done in a very subtle way. But it's been in the most recent years where they're just laying it on thick as fuck, man. With all this goddamn pedophilia and fuck all the manner of evil and homosexuality. If I'm not mistaken, I believe in the state of Nevada, there was a law just amended for same-sex marriages. So now
it's rapidly spreading.
Right, exactly. And it's really spreading not just only here aggressively, it's around the entire world. As the scriptures say, his tongue has walked the earth. Alright? His ways of life. So continue. Oh no, get that piece of my
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 7. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them and kill them. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
Now, that's the point. Their dead bodies. Who's? The Israelites. I mentioned Ezekiel the 37th chapter. Why? Because we were in a dead state. And you have 2/3 of our people still in that dead state. They're dry bones, with no sinews, no flesh, no breath, no life. Okay, the word inspiration or to inspire, okay, is synonymous with to breathe.
Right.
So they haven't been given that breath of life. Okay? They haven't been given that true knowledge, that true understanding. Continue.
Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
And that's where the Israelites particularly or mainly were brought to serve what? Slavery. Somebody get Micah 2:10. We were brought here, all right, not to join hands with the so-called white man like our people are doing, not to celebrate his system of government that is oppressing you like you fucking niggas are doing, man. All right, and we're just keeping it raw. But that's okay that you're doing these things because you got to play your part in prophecy.
Okay.
But we're going to call it out for what it is. Now get Micah.
Micah chapter 2 verse 10.
Right.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
This is, to the point, this ain't your rest. Why? Because you got, well, no, I'll let the scripture speak. Excuse me. That's right.
Read on?
Yeah.
Because it is polluted.
Because it is polluted. Now let's get the, are you on the blue letter?
Yes, sir.
Baba Kushah.
Which word polluted?
Let's get some emphasis on it.
Okay, H 2930. Tama.
All right, we got for the definition.
It says to be unclean.
To be unclean. To be unclean. Now, the Lord said that you can't make a clean thing out of an unclean one. See, America was always destined to be destroyed. All right? This is the land of confusion. All right? But Baal literally means confusion, and that's what you have here.
That's right.
This idea that everybody has an entitlement to their own opinions and ways and philosophies, that's total and utter madness. You see how that way of thinking, that way of being has caused nothing but chaos out here.
To be unclean, become unclean.
To be unclean or to become unclean. Why? So when you look at the ways of America, are they reflective of what's in the scriptures? No. All right, you go into the law. All right, well, let's just get a few. How about we do this? We just go into the law and bring out just some basic laws that this kingdom don't uphold. They don't even acknowledge. All right, give me Leviticus. Yes, sir. Okay, well, bring out the precept.
Point. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, say the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, that take counsel, but not of me.
Break it down.
And in the counsel was that these from the apostles on down, we are counseling these people. And woe to them, death to them, and they need to die. 2/3 of these people, 2/3 Negroes, Hispanics, and everything need to be put to death, man, because of their rebellion. I forgot the apostle of the ball was going to the word rebel. It means like warlike. I forgot how you broke it down.
Said it against Salaki.
Rebellion. We're rebellious. Yeah, go
Yeah.
against.
God,
So
yeah,
it's like
that's exactly what.
And they're at war with the Lord. So the Lord, the war is the Lord, he's at war with you. Woe to the rebellious children, say the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, that take counsel, but not of me. And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. And the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah is according to the doctrine, the righteous doctrine, and the right path. And that's what these people, these individuals, they're not following. Like the brother we went into earlier about being unclean. What makes them unclean? Following other doctrine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's
it. No, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got a precept.
One more line. That they may add sin to sin. Because you want.
That's what it means to commit iniquity.
Yeah. Right.
You just adding one sin on top of another, on top of another, on top of another. That's why the Lord said, for the wages of sin is death. And once you complete a certain number of sins and you don't ever take the time to acknowledge and repent of your ways and your filthiness and make steps to correct it and try not to repeat it, right? The Lord ultimately destroys you. Remember, we're at a time where a place of repentance is being opened. But with this destruction right at the doors of mercy are fastly closing. And a lot of our people, like the niggas that were riding up and down on the motorcycles, you know, ain't gonna say niggas like that. They what's going on right now is the least of their concerns.
Okay.
They're gonna live it up until the end. And they're gonna be caught off guard.
Off guard, yep.
All right? Right now, because of, again, a premature victory, right? Because Trump has not conceded at all. And he's already made it very clear he's not going out without a fight. Yeah. And we know that's just a divide and conquer technique. Because they want to solidify order of chaos. That's kind of been the theme of the night. I keep saying it, but that's what it is. They want that order out of chaos. Brothers acknowledge that not only did they already have the guard ready to go for Operation Warp Speed to administer the vaccination when it's out, but now they've had it because we had certain protests happening in different cities. Okay? Particularly, brothers are familiar with the incident that happened in Philadelphia where there was a domestic dispute and the Jake was wielding a fucking knife and the cop shot his ass to death. And everybody wants to act like it was unjust. Then we're not, look, man, Esau is a fucking devil, but that nigga had to go, man. Yep. The Lord ain't with Esau or 2/3. Nope. Always trying to justify wickedness, man.
That's right.
So Jake is going to be caught out guard because they're in a state of mind that is we're now we're going to be able to go to peace. We're safe now. Biden's going to be in office. He's going to take care of us like no other president before. Trump, that racist, is out of office. You know, and you have a lot of Edomites that are, supporters of the Black Lives Matter movement, which is no more than all of these different fucking groups coming together under that same level of perversity, that same level of wickedness. LGBTQ, Black Lives Matter, feminism, all under one fucking banner, man. All right? It doesn't mean that you don't got wickedness on the Republican side, on the conservative side. Of course you do. But again, it's all a game of manipulation, divide and conquer, order of chaos.
I may say
confusion. It's total confusion out here.
I may say because I was been thinking about this all day. You know, you still is they up against each other, but you're still getting an Edomite.
Right.
Trump or Joe Biden, they both damn devil. They both don't. None of them like you.
That's it.
Just want to bring that point.
Absolutely, they're both the enemy.
Yeah.
Never trust thine enemy. Isn't that what's written in the scriptures? And see, Jake's problem is they don't even know that. Or you tell them, and they're in a state of denial. You know, they've fallen in love with their oppressor. But let's go back to these precepts.
Which one you wanted? What about? You had a precept, brother?
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Come on, yeah, break it down, brother.
So, just because you keep sinning and sinning over a period of time, okay, doesn't mean the Heavenly Father is not watching you during that period of time. He's still going to get you, even though days go on.
Oh. That's it. Right, because it's all about the Most High's judgment. You know? And everybody is marked for a particular judgment. All right? Whether it be good judgment or bad judgment. And brother's absolutely right. The Lord is a patient man. You know? But there's also a point in time for, like the brother is saying, all these judgments to come to pass. And we're going to see it. Because it says that the expectation of the righteous shall not be cut off. But while the wicked seemingly to flourish, there surely is an end. See, the Lord building them up in the same way that he built up Pharaoh. Because Pharaoh never thought he was going to be taken out of power and he was going to lose his kingdom. He's going to continue to rule because, hey, he got into that complacency spirit and he was used to it being a certain way. So over a period of time, he just figured that, well, that's how it's going to be. Nothing's going to change. Right? And that's really a catch-22. That's literally a spirit the Lord's putting out there to keep the people blinded, all right? Which is going to make this destruction that much more powerful, man. When it's being revealed, again, peace and safety, then sudden destruction. And these people are going to bug out, man. These people are going to totally bug out, going to catch them so off guard because they're not preparing for what's to come. If they had any sense, you know, they'd be stockpiling food or whatever. Now that's going to help you because the missiles are going to dissolve everything, man.
That piece of this point, make your point. Romans chapter 9, verse 17. I start there. For the scriptures has said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee.
Ooh, that's it, man. As a matter of fact, get me Psalm 17 and try 18.
I'm going to read it again.
Yeah, brother, read that in the meantime.
All right, Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scriptures shall say unto them, unto the Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee. Slaki.
Yeah, reread that.
Okay, Slaki. Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scriptures say unto the Pharaoh, even for this same purpose,
13.
I have raised thee up.
I have raised thee up. Mm-hmm. Great. What's the scripture where it says that promotion is neither from the east nor the west, but it's the Lord?
Yeah.
Okay? Why? Because the Lord is the one that is able to allow a nation to gain strength and momentum,
right,
and conquer and establish itself. Okay?
Right.
That's why the nations feared Israel so much. Because when we were in our strength, you know, they could see that the power of the Lord was with us. Yeah. Okay? And guess what? We're at a time where it's being revealed that the power of the Lord is with us. And how do we know that? Because we're able to break down these prophecies. We're able to see the vision, okay? We're able to see the very same things that are read about in the scriptures. All that death and destruction and torment. We're telling Esau right before him that this is what's going to happen to you. Mm-hmm. And this is what's going to happen to you, 2/3 wicked Israelites. Mm-hmm. And the nations of the world are going to be in subjection to the Israelites, mm-hmm, okay? Whose power is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay?
That's right. I got a little more.
Go ahead.
It says, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
Yeah, it's a demonstration of the Lord's power.
That's right.
That's what it is. It's a demonstration of the Lord's power. Give me Isaiah 45 and 6.
That I may show my power in thee. And that...
Yeah, because you got to understand that the part that Esau plays in prophecy, yeah, is as a whooping stick, mm-hmm, for judgment.
That's right.
Okay? That's why, if you notice, the earth, okay, Job 9 and 24, has been given into the hand of the wicked.
All right? The modern day Pharaoh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now the word hand or yad in the Hebrew means power. So the power of this earth or this dominion has been given into the hand of the Edomites. Mm-hmm. And since they've ruled, there's been nothing but corruption, like we read earlier. Yeah. Okay, uncleanliness, perverseness, his laws being slacked. Mm-hmm. Why? Because the Lord is preparing a second death. All right? That's why. And then from the second death, a rejuvenation. A new heaven and a new earth. Right? But this is what it's going to take according to the will of the Heavenly Father. We don't give a goddamn if you got a problem with that. Because people be like, oh, well, why would the Lord? Well, because it's the Most High. And His ways aren't our ways. Nor are our thoughts His thoughts. It's His program. It's His show. And literally His program. All right? We like, you know, the applications on a mobile device, you know? And we've been designed to run a particular way and to do a particular task. Chess pieces. And the Lord is moving them. Now, we're grateful because we're on the right side of things. You know, Lord's will. You know, worst case scenario for 2/3, at least y'all are Israelites. You're going to die bitter deaths. Don't get me wrong. But you're going to be in the kingdom, right?
Back to normal.
Back to normal. Go ahead, bro.
I got a little more, just a little more. And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Right. No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Just because that's what it's all about.
That's it.
Declaring Yahweh Shema Shah. I knew you were about to say that. So go ahead, bro.
No, because there's no fear in the earth right now.
Yeah.
There's no fear in the earth. The Lord is going to reinstitute the fear of His name back in the earth, man. The Lord's power is going to be promoted. And it's going to be known that He is in control. He's the one in power. He's the one that's created all these things for His sake, for His purpose, and His purpose alone. And He will be glorified. As the scriptures say, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that He is. That's a fact. And it's going to come through that terrible destruction. That's all I was going to say, but we in the same spirit.
Come.
But that fear is going to be put back in these people, man. And it's going to be kept. Okay? For us, it's going to be perfected. For the other nations, when we get them in the kingdom, we're going to constantly, you know, constantly consummate the fear, you know, within them, so to speak. Right? The women go and get the rod, the third leg.
That's right. That's
okay. Then the men are going to get that rod of iron that we're going to beat with, okay, them in pieces. Right? The Lord going to allow us to have our desire righteously, of course, because we ain't going to be no perversity in the kingdom. We ain't going to be doing nothing foul. All right? We're going to do exactly 100% according to the will of the Heavenly Father. We're going to have the law perfect within us, so we're not going to go off. The other nations are going to go off, and we're going to correct them through that rod of correction. Okay? For the men, it'll be different. For the women, it'll be different. But either way, they're going to ultimately judge in various ways, whatever the Lord puts in our hearts. Because we're going to meditate terror, but that's going to come from on high. The Lord, with that perfection, is going to be that perfect meditation of terror, you know, to execute these different judgments. Man, these nations, these Edomites, shit, 2/3, there's a huge list of judgment waiting for them, man. And each one is going to be fulfilled. They've been racking up that debt, man, for a long time. And the Lord going to cash it in very soon. What you got?
Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 6.
45, brother. It's like 45 and 6.
So Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 6. That they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me.
That's it. You're going to know there is no other God. There's no other force. Okay? Responsible for what's getting ready to happen, but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. But it was His hand that was mightily to save, and it was His hand that was mightily to destroy. Because you got, since we mentioned earlier, brother, you mentioned about the earth is basically under that spell of different philosophies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So anytime something happens on the earth, something devastating, something drastic, there's always some fucking ridiculous ass reason for why it happened. There's never any credit given unto the Most High.
Yeah.
They take the Most High out of everything in this world, man. No, you gotta give credit unto the Most High. Again, the Lord's name is fear. All right, that's what we're promoting here, and that's what's going to be established on earth. But the elect, we are at peace because we know. We fear the Lord, but we know. So we have peace. We got the comfort of the Holy Scriptures within us. Because we know what happens, what the Scriptures say. if we don't defend and abide in this gospel, man.
Right.
That's your ass.
That's your ass. Right.
Go ahead.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
That's self-explanatory. All right? The Lord does all these things. Give me Proverbs 16. Now, I want you to continue on, because I also call for Psalm 17. But the precept, Salaki, that the brother read earlier was that the Lord is the one that's using these nations, particularly Esau, to promote his power. All right? Again, the Edomites are the sword of the Heavenly Father on the left-hand side. All right? And we're seeing the manifestation of that. Okay, was it not written unto Esau through our forefather Jacob that his blessing shall be the sword, and with it he shall get the dew of heaven? Has he not done that? And since his blessing has been manifested, you can see what it's caused. But again, that's according to the will of the Heavenly Father. All right? And remember, that was to punish us. You know, we went off. And so that's the curse that the Lord manifested. All right?
That's right.
Yeah.
This is Psalm chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Now jump from there and get Proverbs 16. 16 and 4. As soon as you got it, you can read it.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, has made all things for himself.
Again, remember this, everything purpose under the sun and everything in heaven was to fulfill the will and desire of the Heavenly Father. That's the emphasis here. Everybody acts like everybody was created the same, equal opportunity, all this other madness again. That falls under the banner of all these different philosophies that's going to go away in the time of this destruction. Because all that false sense of hope that people had is going to go away when they're being chopped up limb from limb, being somebody else's meal. And yes, we're talking about cannibalism. All right, when you're seeing your own children being put to death in front of you, when you're being shot down here in these streets, when they do shut off the cities entirely, you can't go into no damn grocery store and get food. All right?
Yep. Let me say, Masada. That happened in Masada. We got cut off. The Romans, the Romans cut off the whole the city of Masada. There was no food coming in or out.
That's it.
And what they started doing, they started eating themselves.
That's it.
And they said, you know, we're not gonna go out like this. They said, you know, we just have to kill. We're going to kill our kids and kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Because they was like, no, we're not gonna bow to them. But that's coming again.
Right.
And like I said, you know, I was at the store over here and they buying big ass TVs and this madness. I don't see nobody buying food.
Right.
Like I'm looking at it like, God damn, y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Right.
Yeah, they're not mentally, they're not spiritually prepared for this.
No.
And like the Apostle of Ramla said, he said they ain't bracing themselves. We just put a video up out there. They're not bracing it. They're not. How you brace yourself is by knowing the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scripture.
Oh, well, let's get it. Let's go to Isaiah 33:6. As a matter of fact, I get a few, brother. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. And it says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
Stability. I was looking up that word earlier. I think I got the video on it, and it's firmness. Let me just look it up real fast, just to be accurate. 36, 33, and 6.
Stability. Now, another synonym for stability is being steadfast.
Yeah, that's it. That's
meaning
right.
you're grounded.
Right.
Okay? And that's part of when you understand when the Lord said that he was the chief cornerstone, meaning the foundation was strong, it was immovable. You can't move it off its foundation because it's on a sure foundation, which is Yahweh Shai. So that's equal to the Lord's elect, because when all hell is out here breaking loose, we've already prepared our minds, the Lord's already put it in our spirit what to expect. And we've been, like you mentioned, the word bracing for it.
Yeah, brace yourself.
Right? But we also have an expectation, going back to the top of the lesson, since we're in the midst of what's going to be Jacob's trouble. Okay? We're seeing it, man. And it's only going to get progressively worse. We say this every week, man. It's our favorite song.
That's right.
And we have it on repeat. And it ain't going to stop. All right? Until every last lyric is sung. All right? So Jacob's trouble is in the midst. It's at the door. Right? Jeremiah 30:7. Daniel 12. All right? Second Esdras. All right? 15, 16. All right? And so what is going to get you through these times? We'll read it again, and the brother, you can bring out your definition. Okay. It's Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Stability, right? That's the word right there. And it says